In the heart of the nation, where the sun rises to greet the resolute, there lies a crucible of transformation. The man-o-war drills of the National Youth Service Corps, a symphony of sweat and spirit, where young souls are forged in the fires of discipline. Not merely exercises, but echoes of valor, calling forth the hidden strength within. Here, under the vast African sky, the journey begins, not with fanfare, but with the quiet resolve of those who answer the call to serve. The rigorous practice unfolds like a relentless river, carving paths through the unyielding stone of inexperience. Drilling commences at the break of day, when the world still slumbers and the air is crisp with possibility. Step by step, heel to toe, the ground trembles under synchronized marches, a dance of precision where every movement is a verse in the poem of perseverance. Arms swing in unison, voices rise in cadence, echoing the heartbeat of a nation united. These are not mere repetitions, they are rituals of refinement, where the body learns to obey the mind, and the mind bends to the will of the endurance. Through endless hours, under the unblinking gaze of the sun or the veil of rain, the drill sculpts not just muscles, but metal, preparing the guardians of tomorrow for the tempests that life may unleash. Yet, in this forge of fortitude, something profound emerges: camaraderie. That invisible thread weaving hearts together. Corps members, once strangers from distant horizons, find kinship in shared struggles. Side by side, they climb walls of doubt, cross bridges of fear, their hands clasping not just for support, but for solidarity. Instructors, stern sentinels of wisdom, become more than guides. They are mentors, brothers and sisters in arms, their commands laced with the quiet encouragement that ignites inner fires. Laughter rings out in brief respites, stories exchanged under starlit skies, forging bonds that transcend the camp's boundaries. This is the alchemy of man-o-war, turning isolation into alliance, where every shared ache becomes a badge of belonging, and every victory, no matter how small, is celebrated as one. Defense training rises like a shield in the narrative of these drills, a guardian art whispered from generations past. Here, the lessons are etched in motion: how to stand firm against the unseen, to anticipate the shadow before it falls, not with weapons of war, but with the armor of awareness and the shield of strategy. Corps members learn the grace of evasion, the power of position, weaving through imagined threats like threads in a loom of security. It's a poetic defense, not of borders alone, but of ideals, of community, of self. In these moments, the drills transcend the physical, becoming a ballet of protection, where every pivot and parry is a stanza in the epic of safeguarding what matters most. But the true essence blooms in teamwork and spirit, the twin flames that illuminate the path. In man-o-war, no one stands alone. The collective pulse drives the endeavor. Teams form like constellations in the night sky, each member a star contributing to the greater light. They pull ropes that bind not just burdens, but dreams. They navigate mazes where every wrong turn teaches the value of collaboration. The spirit here is electric, a living force that surges through chants and chairs, lifting the weary and inspiring the bold. It's in the high fives after a grueling relay, the nods of respect across the field, where ego dissolves into empathy and individual sparks ignite a communal blaze. This teamwork is poetry in action. Verses of trust, choruses of encouragement, crafting a harmony that resonates long after the drills fade. From these trials spring resilience, that quiet giant awakened for the challenges of real life. Man o' War is not confined to the camp. It is a mirror to the world's uncertainties. Through the ache of exhausted limbs and the sting of setbacks, core members cultivate an unyielding core, a resilience that whispers, "Rise again." It prepares them for the storms beyond, the unforeseen hurdles of career, the tempests of personal trials, the quakes of societal shifts. Each drill is a rehearsal for reality, where failure is not defeat, but a teacher, and endurance becomes the bridge over adversity's chasm. In this poetic forge, they learn that true strength is not in never failing, but in the grace of getting up time and again, with a spirit unbroken and a resolve renewed. And woven through it all, the building of strategic mental capacity, a fortress of the mind for unraveling life's enigmas. In the drills, strategy is the silent conductor, orchestrating moves with foresight and finesse. Core members ponder paths, anticipate outcomes, devise plans like poets crafting sonnets of solution. Whether plotting routes through tangled terrains or decoding dilemmas in team exercises, they sharpen the blade of intellect. This is the art of problem solving elevated. Not brute force, but elegant insight. Not haste, but harmonious thought. It equips them for the puzzles of tomorrow, the ethical quandaries, the innovative demands, the crises that call for clarity amid chaos. In Man o' War, the mind becomes a mapmaker, charting courses through the unknown, turning obstacles into opportunities with the precision of a well-aimed verse. As the echoes of the drills linger in the air like verses of an unfinished epic, we see the transformation complete. Man o' War is more than training. It is a legacy etched in the souls of those who partake, rigorous in its demands, profound in its gifts. It sends forth not just core members, but architects of a brighter dawn. Camaraderie endures, defense stands vigilant, teamwork thrives, resilience rises, and strategy illuminates. For in these poetic rhythms of effort and unity, the true valor of a nation is born. Echoes of valor, resounding forever.